It's finally here, the biggest night in podcasting. We have the go-ahead, and this pre-recorded show is recorded for your consideration. Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon, it's the 2024 Big Copman Alternative Media Awards, aka it's the Biggies, brought to you by Modern Escapism. Cue title. Hello and welcome to the show. I'm just Ken and that's enough. But you can call me Oodles, the master of ceremonies for this star-studded event. The crowd goes wild. Our guests of honour on the show tonight. What a lineup we've got. EGOT winner, and by EGOT I mean everyone gyrates on them. It's the stunning and effervescent Candy.
Hello. Would you like to know what I'm wearing, by the way?
Yes, who are you wearing?
Comic-Con 2023 collection.
Oh, vintage.
Thank you.
You're looking fabulous. We've got to push you on then. We're going to move you on. We've also got Tony Award-winning pillow biter and queen of sound and stage. It's Gadget.
Good evening.
Who are you wearing tonight?
I believe I'm wearing Bad Rhino Big and Tall, i.e. the fat boy clothes.
It's stunning. You're looking well. You're slaying.
Slay.
And we also have 52-time Academy Award nominee, always the groomsman but never the groom. It's Stig.
Hello.
Hello. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a nice little black number from a little company called Nick A.
Oh, the House of Nick A.
Yeah, the House of Nick A.
You're looking
Is that
well,
protesters I hear in the distance?
Your hair's beautiful.
All wearing Nick A shoes at the same time as well.
But, oh my God, I can see him right now. Oh, he's here. And last but by no means least, the man whom these awards are named after. Mobo Award-winning, quinquagenarian. He's 50-year-old. It's Biggie! Yeah, fucking hell. Hello.
Hello.
What are you wearing? You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, you can fucking see. But if not, and you're listening, I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm wearing one of our very own Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep t-shirt.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Wow. That must be so expensive.
No, not at all. We give brilliant rates. You're a fool if you don't have one.
And where can they find this t-shirt?
It's Modern Escapism, the bubble.
Go on the website, you'll find the link.
That's the one. And I've got edible underwear on, so there you go.
Do Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep is sometimes we shorten it to Scorched Sheep, so everyone get your SS tops.
Fucking hell.
And we're off.
Oh no. And that's been
Go Nazis.
The red carpet. Wow, get him on.
That's been the Biggies.
That's been the red carpet.
Just been cancelled.
Before we get into the show,
the red fucking flags.
Before we get into the show, here's a message from one of our sponsors. Excellent. We've got a partner for this episode. Brilliant. Also, before we continue, disclaimer, due to solidarity reasons, this year's Biggies is pre-recorded for health and safety reasons and due to lack of funding from patrons. Please enjoy. Now, before the show starts, it wouldn't be a show without knowing what's gone off in the past week. Live from the red carpet, it's Biggie's breaking news.
You may already know, but he doesn't, because it's time for Biggie's Breaking News.
Try to be best, because you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe, though he's going to get rough, that you got to hang tough to make it. History repeats itself. Try and you'll succeed. Never doubt that you're the one and you can have your dreams. You're the biggest around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. You're the biggest around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. You're the biggest around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down.
Sensational. Fucking-sational. Wow. Take it away, big man.
Well, not only was that epic, Epic Games Store is now tempting devs with 100% revenue on back catalogue as a 6-month exclusivity scheme launches. Today marks the official launch of the company's Epic First Run scheme, described as an opt-in exclusivity program for third-party developers and publishers that promises to boost Epic's usual 88% revenue cut for developers all the way up to 100% if they agree to keep their new game exclusive to the Epic Games Store for the first 6 months of release.
How can you make money from that?
I was going to say, like, Epic already loses a lot of money by paying a lot of money for exclusives. How does this make them any more money?
Are they all getting stoned at their headquarters? Going, let's just, you know what? So just give them all the money back.
Fucking Tim Sweeney's clearly off his tits. Like, I don't understand how this works as a business.
Does it have banner ads on the store or anything like that?
No, it's like any other game store. You know, it's like the PlayStation Store or Steam or anything like that. It's
all. They only advertise their own stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they advertise what's on there, but.
I know we're not obviously representing the world, but have you guys ever bought anything from Epic Store?
Yeah, Alan Wake.
I don't even know where to get it.
A couple of times.
Only Alan Wake.
I've got.
Really?
I go on and get the free games, but
Yeah, that's what I
So
mean.
many free games.
What they do?
I bought. Because every now and again
I bought
they
Metro Exodus on there when it came out as well.
Yeah, every now and again they give you a £10 voucher for no reason. So if it's a game that's like cheap, like I used my £10 voucher and bought Death Stranding, and it cost me like £8 or something altogether because of the voucher. And then I also bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater remaster on it. I think that was the only place you could get it.
Yeah, it was.
Wow. I don't even know where you get it from. I'm assuming epic.com.
Yeah, you just download the launcher like you would Steam.
I don't have Steam on my laptop.
Yeah, but you know how.
I know.
It's the same principle, Oodles.
I've got Windows Store because that came packaged in.
So I think you guys mentioned it very quickly before.
I am.
You mentioned it that they make their money from like Fortnite and stuff, don't they? So I guess
they do, but at the same time they pay out so much money.
The pot has to
get exclusives.
The balance has to tipple
games.
at some point, doesn't it?
Yeah, and Tim Sweeney's just spending money hand over fist.
Maybe he doesn't give a fuck, and it's his escape plan.
They've been doing this a while, haven't they? How many years has Epic been going now? It's
quite a while.
I do like hearing our PC gamers. I don't like having multiple stores. Why not?
So from I remember this coming out. I just have to Google it to remind myself. So from that whole Apple versus Epic lawsuit thing that came out, the low stuff came out in Discovery, and it came out during between 2019 and 2020. So just like the first year of Epic Game Store, it lost around $400 million. Primarily due to the minimum guarantees it provides and storefront exclusivity.
Wow. Well.
Yeah, I just checked. I literally just have Alan Wake 2, and I use it for Unreal Engine, and that is it.
How much are you using Unreal Engine for, like?
1% of my life.
Okay.
Last year.
Okay. Interesting. Fuck, it's a bit dull though. Next.
well, if you think that's dull. Somebody that is doing it right, Monopoly Go devs have spent more on marketing than it costs to develop The Last of Us 2. The game's huge marketing budget has worked out at bringing in $2 billion revenue in its first 10 months of release.
Monopoly
the free-to-play mobile game, Monopoly Go, has been a surprising success story in the mobile space, coming out of 2023's most successful mobile launch with $1 billion in revenue. Developer Scopely's revealed in an interview that the game has now brought in over $2 billion in its first 10 months.
Who knew that Monopoly
And
had
the company, Yeah, and the company has spent an eye-watering 500 million on marketing
It's
and
not
user acquisition.
This isn't surprising because Monopoly, I'll probably get someone. Actually, I think it's the best-selling board game of all time.
I can't remember if it's the best-selling one. It's certainly the most recognizable one.
I can't imagine what's
Like as
chess
a brand.
might have more than Monopoly. Might be
I've
more
got a
chess.
Star Wars Monopoly board somewhere.
I've got like Jay and
has to be.
Bobopoly. Do you
Bobopoly.
all get like sort of like local monopolies to your local like towns and stuff as well? Because we've got Bristol,
Yeah.
and it's like the cover is kind of like D-list Bristol celebs.
You're right, Oodles. Monopoly sold 275 million copies.
Done all right then, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Done all right.
Although chess is considered the most popular board game in history.
It's got to be,
mostly
hasn't it?
'cause
But no one
mostly
owns
because it
chess.
came back to 600 AD.
No one owns the name chess, though, do they?
No.
Not Big Chess. Oh, Big Chess are on top of me tonight.
It's a conspiracy involving big chess.
Exactly. Cool. Good for them. Good for Monopoly Go. I will never play it. Next.
Same. Max Payne 1 and 2 Remake has the same development budget as Alan Wake 2. Remedy is working with Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption company Rockstar under a new publishing agreement to remake the first two Max Payne games for PC, PlayStation, Xbox X and S. Remedy is handling development whilst Rockstar is fully financing the project.
Good. This is good.
If it's got the same development budget as Alan Wake 2, it's going to be fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh, and it's using the same game engine, the
Yeah.
one used in Control and Alan Wake 2.
It's definitely going to be fucking gorgeous.
It's going to be insane. It's going to sell well, and I miss a bit of bullet time. I miss it. Don't get it anymore, do you?
I miss a bit of the crap noir dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so painkillers, my own candy. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Talking to himself. It's so fucking good. The angels wept as I shut him down. Oh, it's so good. Love it. Cool. Next.
Get ready for this one, guys. Larian Studios has abandoned Baldur's Gate 3 as they confirm no DLC and no sequel. Larian boss Sven Vinke has announced that they're not doing any major DLC for the game and they're not working on the inevitable sequel, and they're abandoning the Dungeons & Dragons license in its entirety. The next thing will be new in the sense that it's different from the things that we've done before. So different. It will be still familiar enough, but different. He said, whilst the tone, style, way of doing it are for us certainly new and I think very appealing. I would love to talk about it already because I'm very excited about it, but I can't say more because it's new in that sense.
It's Icewind Dale.
Different.
I know that's a D&D franchise.
No.
I'm surprised
Nice.
people are surprised by this because, like, they said when Baldur's Gate 3 was coming out, like, people were questioning why the level cap is only 12 when D&D goes up to level 20. And they came out and said, well, you can't balance beyond level 12 for a video game because those are kind of godlike powers in D&D.
You could just
Like,
kill the main boss straight away.
Well, yeah, like how do you make the wish spell into something that works in game when you can wish for anything? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they always said that it would be capped at level 12, and they said at the time that there probably wouldn't be any expensive DLC. So I'm quite surprised that people are surprised by this.
I am.
And also people are seeming to think that, like, Hasbro have fucked Larian around and stuff like that, and like Sven's had to go out and say, no, Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast were really good with us. That we just don't want to make another D&D game. And that's fine. They've done really good games by themselves for quite a long time. They don't need to do licensed games. So keep Baldur's Gate 3 as it is. Perfect.
I agree.
They have also said that they're going to keep doing, like, fixes and, like, there's some new cutscenes and
It's not
extra
that
stuff coming
abandoned,
to
is
but-
it?
No, they're not. They haven't just, like, down tools and say, right, that's your lot. They're going to keep supporting it.
I'm planning on another playthrough of that very soon. Very much.
I mean, if Biggie can get going, we can actually do our co-op one.
I know.
I'm playing it at the minute, mate.
Oh,
Now he tells us.
now he bloody tells us.
Oh,
Right.
You can see on PlayStation, right?
Don't
Oh, no,
check.
you haven't
I don't
added me as your friends,
I
have
don't
you?
spy on you.
I am your friend on PlayStation. I can see you on PlayStation.
Are you on there?
Mate, he never turns his PlayStation on, apart from Helldivers.
Rude.
Next!
GTA 6 could slip as far back as 2026 due to development issues. Probably doesn't surprise anybody. Developer is still aiming to release GTA 6 in the spring 2025 window, but Kotaku sources claim work on the game is now falling behind, which could cause a delay to the end of next year. Pushing the title back to 2026 is also on the table and seen as an emergency option.
Wasn't 5 delayed?
Several times, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they kept
delayed.
re-releasing it for 10 years.
Yeah, 4 were delayed as well.
Like, it's fine. Delay it, make it good when it comes out.
Yeah, okay. I've never pissed off with delays. You get that little twang it back here, like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait a bit longer, but at least it'll be good.
I think I only ever get pissed off with delays when it's just like when it's supposed to come out in like 2 weeks' time and then they push it back by a month. It's like, I'm in the hype train. I was excited. What am I going to do
when it's a quantifiable amount of time? You're like, oh, fuck.
But if it's like broadly, oh, it could be 2025 or 2026. It's like, I don't give a shit. I'll play other things in the meantime.
Yeah, I'll be dead. Anyway.
Did Baldur's Gate 3 release without delay? I don't remember.
It released in early access for years.
It was in early access for about 4 years, and it was supposed to come out in the spring, and they moved it back to September, and then they moved it forward to the August because they actually got ahead of the time. So it was delayed like once, I think.
But people were playing it anyway because they had early access.
Only for Act 1, though.
I know. I bet they rinsed it, didn't they? I bet they fucking rinsed it.
Oh, yeah. There were some people that explored every single fucking pixel of it.
Yeah. Like Stig anyway. Stig's still doing it. Still exploring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's here. He's here. Next.
Will Smith video game was such a flop, it came out a year ago and no one noticed.
What?
A zombie survival game starring Will Smith, you probably didn't know existed, has been a huge flop for Tencent, according to a new report. Some game publishers might believe a celebrity endorsement is a surefire route to success, but that certainly hasn't been the case for Undawn. Developed by Lightspeed Studios, the free-to-play open-world survival game launched on mobile and PC in June last year. While it seems to have gone entirely unnoticed, the game starred Hollywood actor Will Smith as legendary survivor Trey Jones, who acts as a guide to help players navigate the world 4 years after a global disaster. Despite being endorsed by one of the most famous celebrities on the planet, Undawn has apparently been a major flop.
Okay, so this is weird because literally as you started reading that, I was opening up YouTube to look up something one of the trailers that I missed that we talk about a bit later, and the first video recommendation comes up as Will Smith's Chinese zombie game by Video Game Donkey. That's fucking freaky.
It knows.
Listening.
Yeah, so it's a mobile game and PC game. I mean, no one plays PCs and no one plays mobile games, so unnoticed. Unnoticed. I mean, who'd rush to it anyway?
Also released in China, like it's not here.
Yeah, but like it's always survival game. That's the new hotness at the moment, isn't it? Fucking survival game.
Because you don't have to do a story, and they just can be kind of broad, endless games. You know,
it can just be smacking zombies. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, it's just a sandbox game.
I like the really good survival games. There's always those outliers that are really good, aren't there? Like Stig really liked his Forest one, didn't he? And
Fuck, I forgot the name of it now.
The Forest.
The Forest.
Oh, Valheim.
Valheim.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Valheim.
Both of them.
Yeah,
I really
they're both
like
set in forests.
Yeah, I really like No Man's Sky, which is a survival game, but there's not many I like. Are you guys into them?
I think the closest thing I've enjoyed to a survival game would be the survival mode in the Fallout series.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because I'm into the game in general, but like
I did that on Fallout New Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, you still have like an overriding kind of goal and point. Like I don't really get on
well.
with the ones where it's just like survive endlessly and like build a huge fortress.
Like Ark, like Vin Diesel's Ark.
Yeah, like I can't get on with Ark. I probably wouldn't get on too well with the Forest, and even though I know there is a kind of a
Minecraft,
narrative
like the king of survival games.
Yeah, I couldn't do Minecraft.
No,
but I appreciate that these exist and people enjoy them.
Oh, by all means, enjoy what you like. Don't yak people's yums. Next,
but I've just skipped through that video about that Will Smith game, and it looks shite.
I just had a quick look too.
looks like a PS2 game.
Oh, I'm downloading it then. Next.
Install that game from my motherfucking drive. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra trailer has been released.
The fuck was that, Biggie?
Keep my name out of your mouth.
That's it.
That was the trailer I was just watching. Actually, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra looks fucking banging. That's like first proper Unreal 5 looking game.
It looks really good.
Yeah, Tekken
Does-
8 that.
Tekken 8, yeah.
The,
Tekken 8 looks amazing.
Yeah, but at least this one, even though the even though the Captain America costume is still very similar to the MCU one, he doesn't come across as a Wish.com version like the Avengers game. He comes across as
he looks like he's got his own character, his own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is
like
important. It's very important for these games where they can't use the likeness of those actors to make sure that the characters have their own character.
They're distinct,
and everyone's
aren't
looking
they?
at them.
That's why
Yeah,
I like the Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord.
Yeah,
Great,
exactly.
Great looking guy.
Other than Groot and Rocket, which to be honest, you can't really change
do
them
anything
up that much.
Yeah.
The rest of them all had their own kind of identity, which differentiated them from the MCU.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the biggest problems with Marvel's Avengers, which was that they were trying. They tried to make them close enough to the MCU actors that they couldn't get sued.
I'm laughing so much because I'm thinking about Bruce Banner in it again.
I really like the design for Black Panther in it as well.
Yeah, he's the T'Chaka one.
I don't know what is it, T'Chaka rather than T'Challa? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, T'Challa would have been born.
No,
Yeah,
it's T'Chaka because he's got a cape. He's got a cape.
Right. But I really like the design of him. And again, taking like the MCU suit design,
Yeah,
but
why
then
not?
changing it enough that it's interesting. Yeah,
It's also my favourite era of Captain America, punching Nazis.
I mean, who doesn't want to punch Nazis?
The thing that bugs me about that era of Marvel with Captain America and them using a Black Panther is Wakanda kind of let World War II happen.
Yeah, famously in the books as well. They were very isolationists.
Yeah.
I
don't know why. It's just a weird thing that's
they're going to
always
have to
sat wrong
explain
with
that
me
one, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Switzerland let World War II happen as well, so you know.
Yes, but Switzerland
weren't
weren't
a
powered
superpower.
by powered by an alien fucking
Yeah.
technology,
No,
which could have stopped it in an instant.
Powered by cheese and chocolate.
I know, but there is a thing as like staunch neutrality.
Yeah, but
There's
they were
always-
neutral, and Wakanda were, we don't want anyone to
They
have
were
our
North
technology
Korea,
and
mate.
and know what we want that we have.
I mean, I tell you what, though, I followed Amy Hennig since Soul Reaver, and I love
Oh,
her.
is this Amy Hennig's new game?
Yeah. I love her storytelling. I love her storytelling massively because she
Fucking
writes
the
the most
Uncharted games
fucking
are great.
she's just really, really good at writing a script and getting characters' emotions and stuff. Like, even though
She writes games like they're films. Like she knows how.
she somehow
how to
manages
write like that.
to make you like Nathan Drake, even though he's murdered 5,000 people. She still manages to like ludo narrative.
You're rooting for him
dissonance.
somehow.
The ludo narrative shit that everyone likes to say. Where
Yeah.
you've just pretend he didn't kill 5,000 people. He's a lovable guy. He's not a murderer.
He's a lovable rogue with a heavy body count.
Heavy as fuck. He's like the Doomslayer, but humans.
Have they said what kind of game this Marvel 1943 is
First
gonna
person
be?
action.
Mint.
I'm up
Oh,
for
I
it.
want to punch some
Can't wait.
Nazis.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, I can't wait. Like
I mean,
throwing
if
your shield at him and to bounce back and throw it at another and bounce back, bang, 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 bang.
I mean, maybe we're about to enter a really solid phase of Nazi punching games because we're going to get Indiana Jones. There'll be some Nazi punching in that.
There definitely will be.
So if we can get a new Wolfenstein game out soon as well.
Yeah.
Although actually, no, it's Machine Games are working on it. Never mind that. But yeah, if we can just like get maybe a third Nazi punching game in, and we'll have 3 of them in a row, that would be great.
Yeah, I agree. I'm always up for it. Always up for it. So I'm looking forward to that. Next.
Speaking of trailers, we've now had a trailer. Film and TV. We've had a trailer for The Acolyte. And here are some of the details of the Star Wars universe. Set 100 years before the Phantom Menace. Excuse me. Didn't use the volume VFX at all during filming. Narratively similar to Andor. 8 episodes. Episodes run around 30 minutes. Pitched as a multi-season show. Incorporates EU Legends lore.
It's funny how like the volume was this big thing that they were touting as being the next generation of filmmaking, and now this
Is that soundstage thing they made?
Yeah, the big huge one. Yeah. Now, I mean, it worked well with the Mandalorian, but I think it's something that you have to know what you're doing with it, and it's not just a thing where go use the volume, because if you're not using it properly, then you can tell it's
They used it for
Not
poor
great.
things, didn't they?
Don't know, did they?
Yeah. I read it. I've been IMDb-ing that film because I watched it.
It's not easy technology to use. You've got it, and the reason why it works so well with The Mandalorian is that Jon Favreau, the director, he had a hand in building it, so he knew it inside out.
He's also an incredible director.
He is an incredible director and a tech nerd. So like,
Yeah.
he managed to do the best. The Acolyte is going to get fucking review bombed to shit because
Girl.
one of the minor characters in it is Abigail Thorne, who's a YouTuber for Philosophy Tube, who's trans.
Fuck off. Not in my Star Wars.
Well, this is the first trans woman in Star Wars, and also the first Geordie.
Oh,
Good.
From World's
I'm
End.
if it's his first time listening to this podcast, I was being ironic and daft.
Also,
know.
I think the lead is a woman. So
The
yeah,
lead,
that's-
the lead is a woman, and
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
but also
Yeah,
Abigail
Is that a
Star
Thorne.
lightsaber in your
Wars.
pocket, or are you just pleased?
We
to
all
see
know midichlorians prefer men.
Yeah, this is going to get when that bit of the internet finds out who Abigail Thorne is, they're going to go in hard. on
Oh,
this
they're
one.
just fucking weird.
Do you know what? Do you know my prediction as well for
Star
this?
Wars
For-
fans will never be happy.
the big
No.
thing for this, the prediction is because 100 years before
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Penis, Yoda's going to be in this. A young Yoda.
Yeah, for sure.
Young
thought that was
Yoda.
sort
Is he
of
going to
true.
be young?
Well, I
He's
mean,
on-
yeah, not
like,
even that young, really. He would have been
He's
in
going to
like
be 800
600
years old. He's like 900 years in
He'll have a Mohican.
Empire.
He'll have a Mohican.
about 750 to 800
He's
years
just got
old.
gout.
Like
Yeah, he'll be young Yoda. Like
Yaddle, she'll be young.
Yaddle, she'll be there with bikini on. Oh, she'll be like tempting all the boys.
Oh, just
Blue milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
keep it in the universe, but don't have to try and link everything. Like
Oh, there'll be someone called.
oh,
What's your name, recruit? John. John what? Skywalker.
John,
For fuck's
what?
sake.
This is my baby. Someone Palpatine.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, we just need to stop off on this planet. Which one? Tatooine.
Do you know what really annoys me though? I've seen like people like
Star Wars.
watching this. Yeah, Star Wars fans. I've seen people watching this trailer and like reacting to it, like on TikTok and stuff, and like, oh look, finally, like, look, an adult, it's adult and it's dark, and that's what we need. We need dark adult content. Star Wars was never like that, ever. Like,
Rogue One was grim as fuck.
yeah, but like it's. I don't get this need for
Gritty.
It has to be dark and gritty and adult, quote unquote. It's like most of us love the originals. Fuck all that dark in them.
Fantasy films, aren't there? Just
There's-
whimsical
Yeah,
fantasy
like-
films with
There-
teddy
there
bears.
there is some dark stuff in the original trilogy, but it's
Like,
all
not like
implicit.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like that they want to see.
Yeah,
like,
we
real
know
fucking-
Jabba's got slave women. We don't talk
Yeah.
about it. We
Yeah.
ignore it.
We know what the empire. We know the empire is fucking evil and it's blowing
yeah,
up planets.
we don't talk
But
about
it's done
it.
in a. It's done in that like kind of fantasy element where it's like,
How can they be evil? They wear white.
yeah, but you don't really. Even though it is Nazis, when you're watching it,
It's
you
in-
don't really
it's
equate
impli-
it to Nazis. Whereas the people now, they want this show to be all like, I want to see them be evil, like properly evil, and dragging
Yeah.
people into the streets and executing in front of people. So that's not fucking Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars.
No.
Not my Star Wars.
Yeah,
The dark stuff in Star Wars works when it's implicit. Like, I mean,
yeah.
probably the darkest thing that was in Star Wars was Anakin slaying the younglings, and even then you didn't see it. You just got the shot of him turning on his lightsaber in front of the child, and then it's left to it.
I mean, in my head,
What a
he
scene.
turned his lightsaber on and went, "Come on, kids, I'm getting you out of here." Misunderstood.
Master Skywalker.
What a scene.
Anyway, next, before the Star Wars fans start writing in, I can hear them furiously tapping.
Well, unless you're a fan of Alien, we've had a trailer for Romulus.
Oh, who's not a fan of Alien?
Fucking great.
I thought it looked alright.
I like how
It's
the
all
interior looks
practical
like the
effects as
Nostromo
well.
again.
But it's set between Alien and Aliens, so it's around that time.
Oh, that's good then. Retro futurism.
It's all practical. The Alien is
Yes.
practical.
You can see it. Yeah.
Is it Doug
looks-
Jones? Is he playing the alien?
It's probably Doug Jones.
Give that man a job. Running around. He's a good man, him. Love Doug Jones.
Or it's that guy from The Succession.
Who's that?
Big, tall, lanky one. Can't think of his name.
Doug Jones. I don't know who he means. I can't. I've seen all Succession and I still don't know who he means.
Big
Young
tall
lad.
Tom.
No,
Greg.
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 Oh, he wouldn't fit in a xenomorph costume.
Hey, where he's total lanky.
Imagine Greg's a xenomorph. How
Have you
awkward it'd be,
seen
like,
Doug Jones?
It's the awkward alien.
Have you
me
seen
and
Doug
you
Jones
here
out of
on this
makeup?
ship together? Like, this is just fate. And I'm just going to put my mouth in your mouth right now. Like,
See,
Make some Gregs to make a tomelet.
They are.
It's my favourite line in the whole show.
Next.
This trailer's also released for the Penguin TV show.
I liked it.
bang it.
I liked it. I like Colin Farrell. I like it. I like how hard it
Beetlejuice.
is to make him look ugly.
Yeah.
Put some effort into it.
Be uglier, Colin. Fuck's sake.
Beetlejuice.
Yep. I think it's got the vibe. It's got the essence.
That's
You know
going to
what
be
annoys me
stop motion
about-
as well. Stop motion
Yeah.
scenes rather than special effects.
I really hope Danny Elfman's coming back to do the music for that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of
They're
course.
using all his
surely.
original track, and he said something like original remasters and they're using all his stuff.
I think he looks great, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Of course he does. Of course
He has so much fun doing Beetlejuice as well. That's like pure Keaton.
I mean, who wouldn't have fun playing that character? He's fucking insane.
And he's only in the original film for about 15 minutes, and he still steals the show.
Definitely wasn't enough Beetlejuice in the first Beetlejuice.
No, there is in the show, in the
That's the
cartoon.
best thing
Do you remember
about
the
it.
cartoon?
Yeah. Also banging.
He is the best thing
about
about
it.
it.
It's not
There's
overused.
a cartoon.
Yeah, that is the best thing about it. He's only in it sparingly.
It's the same principle that there's only like 30 minutes of the genie in Aladdin.
Yeah, he's not in it much, is he?
No.
The only thing that annoys me about that trailer is that they always have to do this, and it's the same with like Zack Snyder trailers, like from the mind of Tim Burton. It's like it just sounds so pretentious.
From the mind of Tim Burton's stockholders.
Yeah,
That's what he should have said.
like if it's not Tim Burton directing, fine, I get that. It's kind of like Tim Burton presents, but it's like it's his film, he's directing. It's like
Yeah,
this is from,
it's all him.
It's like when Zack Snyder put
Stig, it's from his
visionary
mind.
visionary director Zack Snyder. It's like you're directing this.
You're the
I'm
one
putting
who
this
wrote that on the
together.
trailer.
You've decided to call yourself a visionary director.
Created, developed,
the arse of
envisioned
Hideo
by
Kojima.
Hideo Kojima. That's what I was just about to do.
Yeah,
I love it when he
Well,
puts envisioned. Fuck off!
I will say, just going back to the trailer quickly, it's really nice to see Catherine O'Hara back in it as well. She was also great in the original film, but then I just love her. so
Winona
much.
Ryder looks great, and the young Wednesday Addams girl, she looks like Winona Ryder's kid, so it'll be all right. I don't know what
at least
that
it killed
girl's
Jeffrey
called.
Jones' character off.
Oh God, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh dear. Yeah, cool. Next.
Second trailer for Furiosa, the Mad Max spin-off.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Good.
Yeah. I love the first one. Love it a lot. Love it muchly. So, yeah, and I like Anya Taylor-Joy. Why not? Why not? Let's fucking go. Furiosa, baby. Next.
The Fall Guys.
The Fall Guy. You mean?
Fall Guys.
Isn't it called The Fall Guy? Isn't it about
It's
the stunt
the Fall
coordinator?
Guy. The one. Yeah.
But I
from the
also
old
would
show.
watch a Fall Guys film.
Fall Guys is those little fucking things, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd watch
The
that
little
too.
coffee beans.
It is
No,
Fall
it's
Guy. Am I confused? Is it Fall Guy?
It's the Fall Guy. I put guys by mistake.
Ah.
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling.
the stunt team one. Yeah. Looks,
I remember the
really
original
fun.
show. Good. I'm into this.
Yeah, good cast. Good. Looks fun.
Yep.
More
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling. I like Ryan Gosling. Big fan. Good looking bloke. Next.
And finally, the one that everyone's been waiting for, Rebel Moon Part 2.
Not watched that trailer. I haven't watched it. Won't be
will
watching
watch
that.
it.
I won't be watching that.
You will, and you'll pretend that you never did, and then one day you'll slip up and mention it.
Nope. No.
I'll watch it and have to
Right.
pretend I didn't enjoy it as much as I did.
That
Yeah, it
was
was
a
okay, I
colossal
guess.
waste of my time. The first one. Colossal waste of my time. Never again. Won't be fooled again. Yeah! Dun, 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 dun. The Who joke. Anyway, next.
How You June Part 2 is tracking to end its theatrical run, earning
I'm going to miss it.
to $720 million globally on just a $190 million budget.
So it's done well then.
It's done all right, hasn't it? It's made a
I
few
think it's sort
quid.
of past like 400 million for it to be profitable because
Yeah,
like,
it's
all the
it's
marketing
something
and
like
shit.
52% profit
Yeah.
or 105% profit or something like that is what gets it over. So yeah, so the fact that it's at 700 million is like it's made the stockholders happy,
Yeah.
and very impressive for a hard sci-fi film with some really deep themes in it. So yeah, fucking Denis Villeneuve can do no wrong at the minute.
Yeah, it'll probably earn a bit of money on physical release as well because it's the kind of film people are wanting.
Oh yes, I'll be buying it as soon as it comes out.
I'll be streaming it.
Most of that money came from the sales of the popcorn fuck buckets.
I didn't want to.
There's a pod title: Popcorn Fuck Bucket.
No, not on the biggies. I didn't want to ruin my experience because I watched June Part 1 in bed. So I'm going to watch June Part 2 in bed.
Go to the fucking cinema, you dickhead.
No, too far away.
Yeah.
No thanks, no thanks. I have to do a fucking sand dance to get to the cinema. It takes piss. It's lethal round here. Deadly.
Rude.
Next.
Is an interesting one. Barbie's Margot Robbie is to produce the Sims movie adaptation.
This could be clever.
Involves her production company to be helmed and co-written by Loki director Kate Herron.
Ooh.
And the Sims publisher, unfortunately, EA, is also involved in this project, helping a
Hey, how
creative
dare
and
you?
producing
Need for
capacity.
Speed was a good film. It wasn't. It wasn't a good film at all. But this could be clever. This could be a I don't know, like a Truman Show critique.
I was going to say that they could actually do a fairly similar thing to what the Barbie film
Yes,
did. Which is,
this could be clever. Like they don't know their Sims.
yeah.
I feel like it could
I know.
go sort of the way of Free Guy a little bit, like a sort of NPC.
Why not? I enjoyed
Yeah.
Free Guy. I didn't love
Yeah.
Free Guy, but I enjoyed it.
But with Kate Herron involved in it, Margot Robbie producing, like, it's got some good talent behind it.
Yeah.
She'll probably star in it as well.
Do you think it's going to be the infamous Goth family? 'Cause you can always be the Goths in Sims, can't you? They're always the neighbour.
I wonder if they're going to have like problem with like noise complaints with the herbs next door.
Yeah, the herbs. Yeah.
All I want to see
The urban ones.
is a scene of someone in a swimming pool and as they go
ladders
to get out,
disappear.
the ladder disappears and they can't figure out how to get out.
Just getting bricks in.
Do you know what a bit
There's a
bravest
pile of
thing for
waste
this?
with the flies buzzing around it that they can't get rid of.
I was thinking about this film since I heard about it. The bravest thing they could do, and if they don't do it, I'll be severely disappointed. The whole film is in Simlish with subtitles.
Could be.
Yeah.
I would like them to do the whole thing like you see one of them like kind of walk into the bathroom, then you get like the fuzz covers
Yeah,
them, like
I
the
hope
blur
so.
covers them.
Yeah.
Or when
I
they
think
change
it will
clothes to do the jump and spin.
I think it will start in
Simlish.
Simlish and it'll do that thing where it transitions. So
And we don't notice it's happening, and then they start speaking
yeah,
English.
they start to speak both English and Simlish together, and it gradually changes. Then
Eventually.
they start speaking English,
As if
and
we've
it's like-
translated it as a
Yeah.
as a watcher, yeah.
Or-
That'd be
or-
funny, yeah.
Or maybe they just do actually have it in English, but then like they put like a song on the radio and that is in Simlish.
Being a dagger,
Like, do-
soon a bag. Being the baddest, soon a dead. I've
like, do you
been
remember-
playing
was it
Sims
the-
all week. I've been hearing
Like,
Katy Perry
Sim- was
Simlish.
I was saying when Sims 2 they started getting licensed, it's like Trivium re-recorded like Light to the
Yes!
Flies in Simlish. Paramore did Misery Business in Simlish and stuff like that. It's a fucking mental.
Last floating day, have a cinder slam and blow.
I used to. No, I used to upload my MP3s into the actual music files.
You could,
so when
couldn't
they
you?
put the radio-
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
So when you put the radio on, I could get them like dancing around to heavy metal.
Can't do that on
that's
PS4
clever, isn't it?
version.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you could. Of course you could, yeah. Yeah. Sims 1 is like the most played PC game I've ever played in my life. The first original one,
Yeah.
by far. Oh, I don't know, it's toss up with SimCity as well. Oh, I played them both simultaneously. Ooh, don't know. I wonder how I can get them stats from my Windows 98 or ME computer.
Probably not, no.
Next.
Insiders privy to filming and early versions of Todd Phillips' Joker Folie à Dieu tell Variety the movie
it called?
leans heavily towards being, you heard, mostly a jukebox musical, as it integrates at least 15 in reinterpretations of very well-known songs.
I'm up
Ooh,
for
that's-
that.
One is said to be
No.
That's Entertainment from the 1953 musical The Bandwagon, famously associated with Judy Garland.
I'm
up for it.
disappointed by this.
I am too. I'm
Yeah, this
drastically less excited.
I'm
Right.
disappointed it's
Same.
not original music because it's not original.
Oh, you
music,
wanted it original
songs?
music.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when they said it's going to be a musical and it's going to have Lady Gaga in, I thought, fucking great, it's
Yeah.
going to be a banger.
I'm fine
But
with
then,
this. If we,
Like, I'm sure they perform the song as well, but I don't want a jukebox musical out of this. Like, if
Joaquin
you're going to
Phoenix
do a
can
music-
sing as well. Mm-hmm. He's a
You
good
can.
singer.
But if you're going to do a musical film, make it a fucking musical. Don't just pick a load of songs.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
like what they do with-
suppose
it's what
you.
they do with
Yeah,
kids'
you're right,
films.
aren't you?
That said, though, that director, and his name has just escaped me. But
Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips, sorry, he does tend to use a lot of Danzig songs in his films.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear Mother.
what about
I wonder how many
Moulin
Gary Glitter
Rouge, for
songs he's gonna use
instance?
this time.
I didn't like Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge had all.
I liked it.
You know what I mean, don't you? Licensed songs and
Yeah, but
rejiggered.
Lady Gaga's Joker face.
Joker face.
if I'm watching a musical film though, like I want the music to tell the
Just
story
bass
rather than just
and
be like these random song moments.
What
you know?
about
That makes sense?
It comes on. It's like just a small town joker living in a lonely world. That's how you think it's going to be. I reckon it's going to be smarter than that.
No, what it's going to be is it's just like that. One of them's going to go, "Oh, it's just the two of us now," and then one's just going to go,
Just the
Just the two of us. Yeah.
I'm up for that. As long as they don't play
no.
Rock and Roll Part 2 on again.
I love the fact that it's a musical and they've gone that way, but I just wish they'd written their own music for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see
it's
what
massively put me off it.
let's see
And
what
to be fair,
happens.
I was a little bit in the mind that I don't think Joker needed a sequel.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought Joker
agree.
worked perfectly well.
I
as
can
a
absolutely
standalone
guarantee I
film.
wouldn't be going to the cinema anyway. For it. So
No, I'm not going to go to the cinema and see it, but
I will.
no, you will.
I know you will. You'll get it for free.
He fucking sleeps outside.
committing my money to
He's
it,
the
is what I'm
fucking. He sits there with a fucking empty coffee cup. Quid, please, quid. Yeah, sits there with his hair up.
I need to get my dough balls. I need to get my garlic dough balls.
Ooh, do they do that? I love them.
He's put an arse groove into
Fucking
one of the
got it.
seats in Cinema 1.
Mate, the garlic dough balls at
love
the
'em.
cinema are
I
incredible.
love garlic dough balls. I get them from Domino's.
The ones at Everyman, best I've ever had. So fucking good.
Have they got cheese surprises in the middle? They'd be better.
But the last one I had, they gave me an extra one. I don't know whether it was by mistake or not. And the one at the bottom was just like massive. It was like the size of two.
Ooh.
That's,
You're trying to kiss
Saw
your
it,
wife
I
as
was
well.
like,
Come
save
here.
that. I was
Yeah,
gonna
someone
save
knows
that
the
till last.
manager.
Next.
Next.
The filmmakers behind Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, have
Next.
unveiled.
No, say the name. Say the name.
Pooniverse Monsters Assemble.
This is dull.
And then wait for it. Bringing together Pooh, Bambi, Tinkerbell, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tigger, Piglet, the Mad Hatter, and Sleeping Beauty for an IP bludgeoning
They're not
frenzy.
IPs though. The public domain. That's the thing. That's. They're not
public-
intellectual
the public domain,
properties.
They're actively baiting Disney at this point, aren't they? They go on, try and see
We
this.
could literally, as Emmy Productions, make that film now without being sued.
You know, there's going to be a fucking post-credit scene in this where Steamboat Willie comes on holding a machete.
Maybe Steamboat Willie is the good guy. He's like
I just think
Steamboat Willie is the one that has to go through each film. He goes to each film and he takes down all the evil
it's
creatures.
ridiculous. I think it's a waste of everyone's time and space. Next,
It is massively. Won a lot of
Ah,
Razzies
die,
as well.
bitch!
he wouldn't say that. He's not a misogynist. Next, come on, it's the Biggies.
Okay. Are you ready for this? Elizabeth Hurley felt safe filming sex scenes directed by her son and
What?
found it kind of liberating. Elizabeth Hurley relied on her son to capture her best angles while filming racy
What?
sex scenes in her latest movie, Strictly Confidential. Damien, who has been known to capture his mum's bikini photos for social media, admitted seeing his mum's body is not that big of a
It
deal.
is.
People find this really controversial, he said. We're in the business, show business. has been a fundamental part of my entire life. So for us, it's not just a thing. It's just part of business. She takes my photos. I take her photos.
I'll tell you right now, a child is only supposed to see...
News story in
Go on, sorry.
I put this news story in specifically for the look on Oodles' face
A child is only supposed to see the mother's fanny once when they're coming out of it. That's it. That is it. And if you're cesarean, you don't even get it at all. This is fucked up. I don't care. Show business. Fuck off. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Honestly, it would have been easy. He should have just called me.
I'd have done it.
For him.
We're not related.
Yeah, but you only had so much time on the production budget, though, Stig, and you're too much of a
Stig's
perfectionist.
demands are
You
too
would've made that
high.
run over.
You need more moisture there, Liz, love. I'm just going to apply a little bit more moisture. Sorry, that were crude of
It's
me.
creepy.
It's fucked up. How old's her son?
It is 20s. He's like 24 or something like that.
You shouldn't be seeing your mum's ass and stuff and tits. And you shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't.
Even if your mum's Liz Hurley?
I don't care if
Even
your mum
then.
were fucking... I can't even think of anyone hot because she's hot anyway. I don't care if your mum were Kate Beckinsale. You still... No, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Well, apparently it's happening to
This
this
might
lot.
be one of my first teenage
I love
crushes.
Liz Hurley
Bedazzled.
so much.
Bedazzled, wasn't it?
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if she were my mum, I'd be like, sorry, I can't, mum. I can't look at you, mum. Can't.
Beautiful and talented.
No, he's fucking rotten.
And far too comfortable with us.
Rotten. Come on, son, get in bed with me. It's all right. It's showbiz. Fuck off. Next. Rotter.
Finally over to the Weird World
That's not
Web.
the Weird
Got
World
two,
Web.
Two here for you.
Nope.
It nearly made it.
I'd put it in there for Weird World Web. I was
It
surprised
nearly made it,
didn't
but
make
I've got two other great ones here as well. They're very quick. First one was from our lovely Angry Cat. An elderly couple who got lost in Manchester ended up driving around the city for 10 hours. Police came to the aid of the pair who had driven to Manchester from Wales and had been reported as lost. They were spotted on the M60 and eventually stopped at the M62. The driver was said to be confused.
Is it a big place to drive around?
Yeah, Manchester's pretty big, but
Not for 10
big
hours.
Not big enough that you would get confused and turn around for 10 hours.
Can they not read?
It's like that scene in Alan Partridge, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's getting lost on Ring Road.
It just reminds me of all I thought of was vacation with them just going around the European vacation with them stuck on the roundabout.
I mean, is there not signs on
a couple of bits
on
of the ring
motorway?
road that aren't pleasant? Yeah, no, the problem is the ring road around Manchester is a little bit unpleasant.
Can't be as bad as Leeds.
And can
It
be a
can't
little
be as
bit.
bad as Leeds.
Oh no, Leeds ring road is absolutely
It's a
worse.
hellscape,
That is
innit?
fucking horrendous. I mean, Leeds is a hellscape in general,
dare
but
you.
yes, that particular ring road bit of it. I mean, I used to work for DWP, and the DWP building right in the middle of the ring road was the worst place to drive to when I had
My
to
old
visit that
stomping
office.
ground were Leeds, and I used to be like, some of my mates that drove like, come pick me up in Leeds. They're like, fuck off.
All the centre of Leeds is a nightmare because it's all one. It's
Yeah,
one
there's
way
like
system.
not happening.
So if you miss your turn off, you're like, fuck's sake, you have to go all the way back.
I used to have to meet
round.
him at Chuffin Ellen Road and stuff. Do you know, way out of Leeds, like a nice landmark that you can see. Fucking hell, they were like, "Fuck, I am not coming to pick you up from Corn Exchange. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening." Shite. 10 hours though. You'd pull up at a fucking lay-by or something.
You could have gone up
Services.
and down the country in that in that time.
I mean, yeah, I could get to London.
They've also had 10 hours worth of petrol. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Hey, efficient
Can't
car.
argue with that, can you? Next, last
They
one.
were probably going 40 miles an hour.
Not on the motorway.
Yeah, it's true.
No, all people on the motorway are the
Oh,
worst.
do they do that still? Okay.
They still do that.
People are the worst.
They do that, don't they?
Yet, ship the old people off to an island to fend for themselves. I've said it before. I'll say it again. We don't need them.
Wait, hang on, isn't that Britain?
Oh, shit. Next.
Here's to the final one. Thanks to Stig for this one. Mortifying moment. Woman bears all at funeral as she showers during Zoom live stream.
Fucking nice.
A mum of two has been left mortified after accidentally leaving her camera on during a live
Fuck
stream of
off,
a funeral
accidentally.
and broadcasting herself completely new to other mourners. The Zoom call had been set up so those who couldn't attend the service in North London could watch from home. When the 48-year-old businesswoman tuned into the funeral held for a dad of three who died from cancer, she didn't realise her camera was active.
Why
She then
did you
proceeded
laugh
to
at
have a
that
shower.
sentence?
because it's that bad. It's so awful.
Okay.
And she then proceeded to have a shower in full view of the rest of the bereaved, who were also watching via the live stream. And she was also seen shaving downstairs.
At least she's looking after herself.
Well, yeah. I don't know how. Just enlighten me. How is a shower in the same room as a funeral parlour?
She was obviously watching.
They placed it there.
Laptop or something
Yeah.
on. Place,
So it was
so
a.
she could see
We
it.
had it at my Uncle Bob's
she could see it
funeral.
while she
we
was
had,
getting
we had
ready.
some of my relatives on laptops.
Oh.
Uncle Bob's.
The worst part is the last line of this. They added the woman turned up at the wake with no idea what happened, so she's just fucking broadcast herself shaving downstairs, and she's arrived at the wake.
Yep. And there's a great photo that someone's taken of this happening on WhatsApp. And there's this couple at the bottom of the screen who are clearly upset and looking completely morose. Two of them sitting next to each other, staring at the
Do
screen.
you
while
guys
she's shaving.
do what I do? I mean, it don't count for you PC users, but when I've been on a laptop, I close it and I'm done with it.
I mean, my work laptop was always closed, so
Yeah. I've finished.
So now I don't have it pointing at a shower either. It's not something I.
no,
Also, I turn
would-
it off like when I'm not using
Yeah.
it. I turn my computer
I think
off
she
when
meant to
I'm
do
not
it.
using
She meant to do it. Guilty.
I masturbate
never-
in a different room.
Mm.
How dare you?
This is my
I'm
laptop
masturbating
room,
right
not my
now.
masturbation room.
Did you see I'm masturbating right now? I wondered why you were quiet.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Oh, fuck off!
It's the Biggies, how dare you! Speaking of which, it's time to start the main show. We don't do Nexus on Biggies nights, so if you want to find out if we've been doing all this week, you're going to have to pay for it and get us in green room. It's time for the Biggies. If you don't know, if it's the first time, this is the alternative awards that we do every year. This year's a bit late because of solidarity again for our brothers and sisters out there fighting the good fight. So we've done it later. All we do is we make his own categories up, we make his own winners up, and we just have a good time. And I think to start, go on. Sorry, what are you saying?
I've been sent a message here.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. Hang on. It's a video message. You'll have to go.
Oh.
You'll have to go and.
Is it? Who could this be?
Oh.
Hello, ladies and
Fuck me, what's that?
Would you like to play a game?
What the fuck's that?
A game of what deserved an award, what was snubbed, and what's excellent and deserves to be recognized for being so. Well, if that's the case, you've come to the right place. Oh man, it was so hot in there. Ladies and gentlemen, very sharp on.
Hang on, I know.
It's Walker McCoy here. I'm on the run. I've broken out of prison, but I couldn't miss the Biggies 2024. I couldn't stay away from such an excellent night filled with glitz and glamour and all the amazing awards. Unfortunately, I can't be on the red carpet this year, but I'm here in spirit with this video message. So, congratulations to all nominations, and congratulations to everyone who wins an award tonight. You fully deserved everything. Can you hear that? I think they're onto me. I've got to run. Everyone, welcome to the Biggies. This is Walker McCoy, signing off for maybe the last time. But for now, enjoy the Biggies. And don't come looking for me. Bye.
What a guy.
Oh.
How
I
did
thought
you
that
get
was the
that?
Walker
Did you send that by
experiences the
encrypted
unknown for a
email?
second.
Yeah. I got an encrypted message sent through to me.
So for people that are new, Walker McCoy used to be the compere of the Biggies. He's every year, and he did some really lewd that we don't talk about behaviour last year, and went to
Got into
prison.
trouble.
He got into trouble, went to prison. He's out. I can't believe it. Wow, that's really thrown me off. Oh,
Lock up your grands. That's all I can say.
absolutely. That man's a menace.
And your crisps.
And your crisps.
And your llamas.
Phew. harrowing. If anyone listeners have spotted Walker McCoy in the wild, please inform your local police because everyone's looking for him. Whew. Now, onto the ceremony. We're going to start with the glitz and glamour of Candy on her first award.
Right then, starting off with what I would consider potentially the most important award of the evening.
Oh.
This is Candy's pick of the shits.
Yes!
So this has been a big year for the shits, and the nominees are Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Cocaine Bear, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Meg 2, The Trench.
Is that what it's called? Is that what it's Meg 2, The Trench?
Meg 2. Winner is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Congratulations.
Well done.
To add to its Razzies, it's on fire this year.
Winning all the awards.
I don't think they made
Should
that
be on
film with the
fire.
intention of it being any good.
No.
They made it for the memes.
Do you remember? Craig Tui came on our
Yeah.
podcast. He's friends with the director. They're
Right.
both from Essex, and he said the director is absolutely made up with all the Razzies that they won.
Nice.
And they're going to add a Biggie award to their name.
Went in hard for the memes.
Yeah, big time.
That's an excellent first award. Thank you, Candy. And may I say, you look delicious.
Oh, thank you. For the
Next.
Blood and Honey.
I will go next. My first award of the evening is the Sydney Sweeney Award for Ooft. I'll have a go on that. Nominees are... The nominees are...
Oh, we're so getting cancelled.
Hey, I don't make the rules, I just abide them. The nominees are Timothée Chalamet, Wonka, Sydney Sweeney, Euphoria, Jake Gyllenhaal, Roadhouse, Emma Stone, Poor Things, and Hiroki Sanada, Shogun. Congratulations to all the nominees. And the winner is...
Basically,
Go on, sorry.
so based on the synopsis of it, please don't let it be Emma Stone and Poor Things.
And the winner is... Jake Gyllenhaal in Roadhouse. It's the only award he's getting this year.
Tough category.
I don't know if you've seen that film.
Yeah.
It's not a good film, but he looks good.
He's proper
He's
pumped for that, isn't he?
He's gone a bit hench, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Mate. And I love Jake Gyllenhaal anyway. I've always loved him. I love his choice of films as well. He don't give a fuck. And in that...
Well, he did Enemy for God's sake.
And in that... Like, it's the only thing that kept me watching it.
I will say the best thing that I've seen about Roadhouse, I haven't watched it yet, and I'm not sure if I will.
It's quite sexy,
but
mate.
I'm loving the amount of vitriolic hate there is for Conor
It's
McGregor.
terrible. It's terrible.
Apparently, I can't remember who said it. Someone said it in the Discord. Apparently, he makes Vinnie Jones look like an Oscar winner.
Vinny Jones is great
wow.
in the Gentleman Show that he's just been in, compared to that. Yeah, it's terrible, but Jake Gyllenhaal is great in that. And congratulations, Jake, you've won an award for the film you will win any other awards for. I'm almost certain. He looks...
Disappointed. I was looking forward to dropping a biggie off at Sydney Sweeney time.
Ah, no. I mean, it's named after her. I just didn't want to be that obvious because, oh, mama. Let's move on. Stig, your first award.
My first award's a serious one.
What the
serious
fuck
one
are you
out
on
of the way.
about? That was serious.
And I already alluded to this a few weeks ago anyway, but I just wanted to say this is literally the snub award. This is the one proper snub award, the one that we set the biggies up originally for those that were snubbed.
Yeah, like Jake Gyllenhaal in Roadhouse.
Yeah. No, this is a proper snub. All of Us Strangers, I talked about this the other week. This film should have been nominated for film, lead, and supporting actor because it's incredible. And I've seen a lot of the films and some of the performances from this year's performance from BAFTAs and Oscars. Some of them do not compare to this film whatsoever.
Is this the one with Moriarty in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
It's absolutely amazing piece of cinema. Just some of the best performances I've seen, like the cinematography in it, the direction that's in it. I'm not going to harp on too much about it because I was going to talk about it more when we were meant to do the Biggies, because we didn't do it, I thought, well, fuck it, I'll have to review it now. So if you want to hear my full thoughts on that, you can go back to the episode a couple of weeks ago where I talked about it. But yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Deserved way more recognition than it was given. This to me is like, when Nightcrawler got fuck all.
Yeah, which is a fucking amazing film.
Yeah, just completely ignored everywhere. This is that film. Like, this is just one of the best.
There is always that one that every year, isn't there? That one you're just thinking, what the fuck? Why did they pick that over this?
Yeah,
Maestro.
I just it's so fucking good in this. So much better than that. Maestro is the perfect example.
Yeah, it just doesn't deserve it.
This is such a better film than Maestro. Maestro is just not a good film.
I really want to watch all of the stages, but I also am very aware that I have only a limited amount of fluids in my body.
Crier,
and I may end up dehydrated from crying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to watch it this
week.
week.
Be in the right mental state for it.
The thing is, now they have won the best. That film has won the best award, a Biggie, and we will be sending that to them momentarily. Excellent, brilliant, serious, cinephile answer there, Stig. I'm into it. Gadget.
That's the only one.
Well, I have my singular serious one as well for this one. So I want. This is the award for underappreciated game of 2023. So these are games that were reviewed well but didn't really win any awards. And so the nominees are Deliver Us Mars, System Shock remake, Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon, Amnesia: The Bunker, and Wild Hearts.
Yeah, solid.
And the winner is Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon.
Of course it is.
So this game was it was my third top game of 2023 after Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2, which both won lots of awards. At the Game Awards, Armored Core 6 won Best Action Game, which was the only one it was nominated for, and it thoroughly deserved it. But it also deserved a lot more. It deserved a lot more, basically, because it was
music.
It deserved music. It deserved
narrative,
art design. Like, the game is a wonderful game. It's one of the greatest action games I've ever played, and I think it is a stunning piece of work. And it feels like a shame that it released in 2023 when 2023 is like a landmark year for games, so it kind of got swept under the rug. Like, if it had released in 2022 or 2024, it probably would have reached higher
I agree.
echelons. So it's very underappreciated, but it's an excellent game, and it's one that if you like 10 story-tall robots knocking the shit out of each other, you should all play.
And the fact that you didn't like it at first, it didn't click, and then you went back to it, and
He wanted a wider screen.
Actually, no, I wanted 60 frames a second. I think that's what helped it for me. Like, the widescreen did help, but like because I'm for the YouTube channel I'm setting up, I'm doing a video on. The first video is going to be on Armored Core 6, so I've been recording it in 1080p, so it fits on the screen rather than my widescreen. And it's still great, but it's at 60 frames a second. I think that's what kept it going for me, is that higher frame rate. But it's so fucking good. Honestly, it's one of the best games I've ever played.
Congratulations to Miyazaki and the team at From Software. Much deserved, absolutely. You love to see it. Now, the man these awards are named after, Biggie.
Thank you very much. This is these are the nominations for Best Multi-Talented Bastard. The names are Gadget, Planty, Deadbeat Punk, Candy Machine, and That F King Guy. Now, it's a tough call between them all, but I think...
All right, Stig, don't worry about it.
Have a look.
I feel like I don't do about... No, fuck off. Fuck you.
Snubs.
Absolutely snubbed. We've been snubbed.
Absolutely snubbed here.
We've been snubbed by his other fucking boyfriend.
And the winner is Candy Machine. Yeah! And she has won this for not...
Is that your first
That's my first Biggie.
For not only being an incredible tattooist,
oh, thank you,
decorator, artist, and now model maker.
And lover.
And the output that she's been just delivering recently on, if you haven't, check out her YouTube.
Yeah, but her attendance has been shite.
It's just incredible. She seems to have just unlimited talent. It's incredible, and I think she thoroughly deserves
Spinning
it.
too many plates, if you ask me. I'm
And
joking.
she'd already
Much
won this
deserved.
award, and then she was so kind to send me a gift for my birthday as well. She is that awesome.
It wasn't a
yeah.
bribe. It wasn't a bribe.
Hang on.
Bribe.
I got
bribe.
it.
It wasn't a bribe. It wasn't a. The nominations and the voting was already in.
Oh, well, I never... Can I
Wow.
make a speech?
Bullshit. It's Guitar
You can.
22.
I'm complete.
22 all over again.
And now, coming onto the stage, award winner, Candy Machine.
Well, can I just say thank you for my award? And I never... This is a real shock. I'm sorry. You're going to have to give me a moment. I'd like to thank my cat. I'd like...
She's been
Am I
playing
being
off,
orchestrated
round it up.
off?
You've been
Round
played
it
off.
up.
You've been played off.
Fuck me. Thank you for this, Biggie.
Sorry, what?
Thank you. Cheers. Yeah,
And
cheers.
through the art of virtuality,
Oh.
here we go.
Thanks.
Not winning any awards for acting, that's for sure.
I will say, Candy Dopper has been fantastic. The
Seventh.
as
ever.
Candy's doing these builds because she knows I have the interest in doing YouTube.
I've
stuff
been
as
building
well.
Gundams all year.
She'll text me like pictures of like what like progress that she's making, and if you go through our text history now, there is just lots of me telling her, "You're a bastard. I hate you. You talented twat."
Stig, you've been snubbed for all them lovely dinners you've been posting.
I know.
Animals, mate.
I wasn't even nominated. Hello.
Anyway.
You were
didn't
giving out
nominate
the award.
yourself. Yeah.
Genuinely,
Anyway,
thank you.
let's
That's
move
really
on.
incredible. Cheers. Thank you.
She's crying.
Deserved.
Let's move on to award winner, Candy, for your next award.
Well, last silly one then before we move on to the serious ones, and this is best song from media presented by Imagine Dragons. The nominees.
That's a great
The nominees are "Stay With Me" by Ghost from Insidious: The Red Door, "Children of the Sky" by Imagine Dragons from Starfield, "Herald of Darkness," Old Gods of Asgard, Alan Wake 2, and if you'll bear with me a moment, and the winner is Herald of Darkness, Old Gods of Asgard, Alan Wake 2. I mean, come on, there was no competition.
I mean, show me the champion of light. Absolutely.
I'll show you the Herald of Darkness.
What a banging moment in any game ever created.
One of those moments that caught me.
Don't spoil it
entirely-
too much, though.
One of those moments that caught me entirely by surprise, and might be one of my favorite things in any game of all time.
It's definitely up there.
And
Like Remedy have always done fun things with music, and then just that entire sequence was just incredible.
a sub award to
I
Sam
agree.
Lake's hair, because there's a lot of power in that hair, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I do. I agree. It's nice to see a man of like middle age with loads of hair. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now back to me for my next award. This award is the award for best surprise for me. And the nominees and the nominees are the iPhone 15. Pleasantly surprised by that one. Baldur's Gate 3. Stig beating Dragon Quest 11, and me liking the Harry Potter franchise. And the winner is Stig beating Dragon Quest 11.
Yeah.
Come to the stage. Come to the stage. He's won an award. And he's here tonight. Stig, who beat Dragon Quest 11.
Oh no, I'm trying to get my biggie and stuff's falling off the shelves.
He tripped over someone's table on the way up to the stage.
He tripped up on stage because of his dress. His dress is too long.
Got my biggie right here.
Anything you want to say?
Just thank you, darlings.
Can you just let the listeners know how long it took you to beat said game?
103 hours.
Come on, round of applause.
Very good, very good.
103 hours.
The surprise.
Well spent. Absolutely.
Absolute
amazing.
surprise for me this year, and it was a treat to be on that journey with you, mate.
Yeah.
It was same with Biggie the other year. Exactly the same. It's lovely when people get into my favourite thing,
When
and you embraced it.
Gadget talk about like Candy, yeah, she texted me and everything. That's basically what I did with Oodles. Like every major progression, I was just like sending him screenshots of the game.
Yeah, he was wonderful. I got played, and I talk about a man out of his comfort zone. Big style, and he just. it kind of by the end, beginning of this year, it just sucked your life, didn't it? Just
Yeah, I started playing it over Christmas,
over.
and then I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to carry on.
Just a quick question about that. Are you now a little bit more into RPGs because of that?
No.
Oh.
I think it's the specifics of that particular game.
I always liked RPGs. Just depends what it's. Just it just depends what systems there are and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And the story and the characters and the art design.
Like, I don't like-
there's loads of factors.
yeah. I don't like the systems and the kind of stuff going on, like say Persona, but
Yeah, neither do I. Excellent. Stig, your next award, please.
well, I thought I'd done with the serious ones, but actually this one's quite serious. It's not quite serious. It's just normal. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was having a conversation with a friend about a film. Someone said, "Have you seen this film?" In this group chat, and it made me think of the most consistent franchise ever.
Ooh, I like this.
And I think I found the most consistent franchise, so I'm going to give this biggie to them. Because when you think of franchises, what?
Better not
Star
be the one
Wars,
I'm
not
thinking of.
consistent. MCU, not consistent. Lord of the Rings, not consistent.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, not consistent.
Hey up.
I don't think there is.
He didn't like that.
No, it did not.
Oh, sorry. Beer went down the wrong way.
Oh no!
Someone pat his back. Pat his back.
I don't think there's a film. I don't think there's a film franchise that is consistent apart from this one. There isn't a bad film amongst this franchise, and I'm here tonight to present the Evil Dead franchise with a biggie for most consistent franchise.
Do you know what? I agree
Interesting.
with me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, even the first film's flaws. The first film's flaws are still cute and brilliant.
Like, there isn't a bad film in there. I don't think. Like, there's a fantastic film. You've got like fucking Peak
2.
with 2. Rise is really good. It's like really good. I really liked Rise. I thought it brought a lot of energy of 2. And then the others are all solid 3
Like
out,
Army of
3 out of
Darkness
5.
tried a different genre.
But Army of Darkness is fun as hell and just
It
absolutely
is.
great.
It tried a different genre, didn't it?
None of them are below 3 out of 5, and I don't think you can say that
agree
with
with.
any other film
I think
franchise.
I think Army of Darkness is definitely the weakest one, but that's not a
It's
thing.
still a laugh.
That's not to say it's bad, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. They just tried a different genre for that one, didn't they?
yeah. So Evil Dead. You are now Biggie for the most consistent franchise.
And now, welcome to the stage, Bruce Campbell, here to collect the award. Oh, no, he's not here, actually.
Groovy.
Oh, there he goes.
He's off having his chin sharpened.
Yeah.
Oh, I better be.
And there's another Biggie,
excellent.
the best chin in Hollywood.
I think Quentin Tarantino will come and fight you for that one.
Yeah, he's just distracted with
Chin
some
on
feet,
him.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let him say the N-word a few times. He'll be happy, won't he?
Yeah.
He'll be happy. Gadget, your next award. Do you need a first aider? Are you all right?
No, I'm all right. Yeah, just beer went down the wrong pipe. So my next one is the biggest letdown of 2023. So this is not the same as what can
You do this every year. I love
this.
this.
But this is the thing I saw or experienced in the last 12 months that really just broke my heart. So we have Thor: Love and Thunder,
Oh, don't.
Has Been Hotel, Redfall,
Mm,
and Atomic Heart.
yeah.
And the
Tough to
winner
call.
or loser. You what, sir?
Tough to call.
Yes.
It is tough
So the
to
winner
call.
and or loser in this case is, well, it's got to be. It's fucking Redfall. I swear to God, I've not been so angry in a game since the Callisto Protocol, to be honest. But,
Previous winner.
previous winner of this. Redfall was supposed to be Arcane coming back and doing an immersive sim, but involved vampires. And it didn't. It involved vampires, but it was shit. It was boring. It was an empty world. It was not fun. It was buggy as fuck. It had no narrative pull. It had no fun gameplay. It just shit the fucking bed. And it wasn't even like bad enough that you could laugh at it, or like, you know, it wasn't like a Kong Skull Island where you could, or whatever it was called, Rise of Skull Island or whatever it was called, where you could laugh at how stupid it was. It was just sad.
From a developer that you adore.
From a developer I adore.
Idiots. Yeah, wasted opportunity. A great exclusive for the platform. Can't deny that. Great exclusive for the platform.
Oh yeah, it was
Doing well,
absolutely an Xbox exclusive, wasn't it?
Doing great this year. Fantastic platform. Excellent. Brilliant. Let's go to Biggie again.
Okay, this is a controversial award, but I'm sure you'll understand once you hear the nominees. This is for Best Podcast Co-Host who puts up with the bullshit from their arsehole host. The nominees...
multiple winner tonight, Candy.
The names are Matthew Stogden, John Watson from 100 Things We Learned from Film, Gadget, Tim Matum, Stig, Candy Machine, Biggie. Let's have a look at
So what this is telling us is that you've experienced 3 podcasts this year.
Oh, there's many more than that. And the winner is... Yes, it's John Watson from 100 Things We've Learned from Film. This
Rigged.
poor man has put up with the awful puns, the singing, the shit impressions, the impromptu quizzes. He carries the pod and has to also put up with now Stig's boasting. John Watson, thoroughly deserved.
Devilishly handsome as well.
Oh, isn't he just?
I feel
Well
cheated
done,
just
John.
simply for what I put up with in Scorched.
It's scorched, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah. Excellent. Well done, John. We were sending that. I think Planty's won one before, hasn't he? For a
He has.
different reason. So
Planty's won one before. He's going to be furious about this.
that podcast is a multi-award winning podcast from the Biggies now. Well done. Well bloody done. Candy.
A couple of serious ones then now. What should we do? I think I'm going to do... So this is another snubbed one, and it's...
By the way, listeners, Candy earlier went, I've got 10.
I do.
She's got 10 awards. I was like, you can fuck off. 10.
No, don't worry, this one hasn't
We're
got any
racing through 'em.
nominees. So this is the award, and this is a snubber, like I said, Best Set Piece in Gaming, and it's awarded to Hogwarts Legacy, which got absolutely snubbed at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, because it's a great setting.
what was a potentially like fine game, as a game itself, to be set in Hogwarts, to have expanded upon it, to be the Hogwarts that we know and love, and yet to expand it to what you only imagined, what you only saw in the books, and just to be able to explore all its nooks and crannies, and for it to be able to feel as magical as you imagined, it gets me an award from that. Hogwarts Legacy.
I can't wait to go back and play this game with my fresh eyes, but it's still quite an expensive game to buy, so I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I borrowed it from someone. Didn't pay for it.
It's expensive, man. It's still 70 quid.
Runner up to this award, Spider-Man 2.
Great award. Great game. Great game. Great game. Excellent, Candy. Excellent. It's my turn again. This award is a gaming as well. The award for Best Gaming Moment of the Year. And the nominees are Herald of Darkness, Alan Wake 2.
Yep.
Watching the Metacritic score for Suicide Squad. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth ending. And Stig beating Dragon Quest XI.
Is it going to be Stig beating Dragon Quest 11?
And... Oh, sorry, I missed another nominee. All the amazing Xbox exclusives this year. That's also in there. And the winner is... Stig beating Dragon Quest XI.
Here she comes.
He's got two. You've got two. I just want you to reiterate how much I love you for doing it. I just wanted to prove that to you, mate. You have won 2 biggies.
I need another one sending Biggie.
You've got a record now. I think you're the most concurrent winner in one.
He's the most biggie.
In one show. He's the most bigged.
And most biggied. But anyone could be biggied.
I can't stress how much I just loved your journey, mate, again, and just being alongside you on that one.
Just get a fucking room, you two.
I think we've bonded over it, Stig, and they're all
Puff,
jealous.
puff room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
We'll have to get some puff puff after the show.
We absolutely will. And now up to the stage, multi-Biggie Award winner, Stig.
My arms are so tired from carrying all these biggies. So this last year there's been some amazing performances, right? Like
Yeah.
You know, Cillian Murphy was great, winning all the awards. Emma Stone,
Oh, yeah.
Lily Gladstone. You know, all these people that won these awards have been fantastic. Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling.
Beautiful Thespians.
But there's
a lot.
one performance this year that people have just completely slept on and ignored.
Oh.
And she really deserves the recognition for probably one of the greatest performances of bullshit I've ever
I know where this is
seen
going.
in my life. So here's an award, a biggie, for Performance of the Year for GOP representative Katie Britt.
Yes! And she's here tonight.
Here she is. Only last week, I was with a woman who won an Oscar. She couldn't believe that she'd been ignored for a biggie. This is the United States of America. And if an Oscar winner can't win a biggie, what are we doing? Fuck me. If you have seen that, I know there's people who don't give a fuck about politics, and we don't talk about politics on here, but my God, that response
Bad, innit?
to Joe Biden's
State of the Union.
State of the Union address,
It's
fucking
insane.
It's fucking hilarious.
horrendous and hilarious at the same time.
The best thing that came out of it, I mean, the whole thing was a train wreck, but there was a load of the Republican politicians come out saying, this is just giving fuel for Saturday Night Live to do a shit take on this.
Yep.
And Saturday Night Live had Scarlett Johansson doing Katie Britt, and it was
They jumped on it.
incredible.
The cadence in her
tell you-
voice is just spot on from Scarlett
I tell you what,
Johansson.
some would say that country is on a downward spiral.
Some would say
As an
that.
understatement.
Some would be right.
Brilliant award. Back over to Gadget.
Okay, so now we have the award for Big Business Brain of the Year.
Look at the big brains on bread.
And the nominees are Mark Zuckerberg for losing $46.5 billion on the metaverse.
Oh yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
They've got legs now, though.
Elon Musk for the Cybertruck.
Ah, yes.
David Zaslav for all the shit at Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yes.
Determined to kill that.
And Lars Wingefors for fucking over everyone in Brace Abort.
Yep.
And the winner is, well, of course, it's David Zaslav for destroying Warner Brothers Discovery,
It has to be.
shelving films that had already been completed and were ready to go to market, closing
Edited.
down everything down to with Adult Swim video games. And I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting here. He's done so much in a year. It's an incredible achievement what the man has done.
He's done some extreme tax evasion as well.
Yes, some extreme tax evasion. I have no idea how he's paid so much to fuck over the brand so much.
It's almost as if this is a corporate decision to destroy Warner Brothers from within.
It's really impressive how
He's doing a
bad
great job.
It's impressive how bad he is at business. Like,
Yeah, and he's here today to pick up the... Oh, he's got no speech because he didn't even plan anything because he's got no plan.
like Coyote versus Acme, that was a solid
We were
concept
so
for a
looking
film.
forward to that, weren't we?
Is it the Batgirl film or
Batgirl.
Batwoman film?
Yep.
Batgirl, that was it.
A Batwoman.
That was already done and ready to go. It was supposed to be the first film back for Brendan Fraser after his hiatus.
Oh, he said he put in a really heartfelt performance as Firefly.
Well, that's also Firefly is a baddie in a big budget film. Like, come on, Firefly's a great
I know.
baddie, and he never gets
It's a
enough
great
airtime.
character. It's a great character. It's a fucking shame.
So yeah, it's
Throw the award at his head.
as hard as possible.
Yeah. Excellent. Big E, your next award, please, sir.
This is for the best triggering TV show. The nominees are The Late Late Show with James Corden,
Yeah, it triggers me every time.
The Bear, Kay Burley at Breakfast, Sky News, Deal or No Deal, Happy Valley, and Angry Kurt for not liking The Wire.
It's right.
And the winner is The Bear. Now, this would have been my nexus, and I know you guys have talked about this. But oh my God, when I wasn't well, I binge watched the 2 seasons of this.
It's not good to watch when you're poorly.
No, you've got to be in a good state of mind.
It's the opposite, because I have experienced a lot of what happened in that show, and it was nice to see somebody else having the same issues that I had when I
don't call you Biggie Bear for nothing.
Food-related pub, and the kitchen scenes are just insane.
I bet you didn't experience what happened at Christmas.
I was going to say, did you enjoy the Christmas episode?
Not quite. But the acting by everybody in that show, just even the small bit part characters in the background are just so good, and they're all on point.
I think it's sensational.
It's just incredible TV show, and the
It's absolutely
triggering.
stunning.
It's so tense, it's mental. But I loved every minute of it, and I cannot wait for season 3.
There's that penultimate episode in the first season where it's like all in real time. It's like the 20-minute long episode.
Yeah.
Oh god, I had a fucking. I had indigestion after that episode. Like that was that was rough. Yeah. That one.
It's so good.
I had to have a shower after that one. It's a great show. I love the young lead actor. What's it? Alan White. What's he called?
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a fucking future. Him.
He has. Yeah. He also surprisingly strong start for an ugly actor.
He is ugly, but women like him. Women fancy him.
It's the hair, I think. It's the hair. It's that mop of hair that he's got.
Have you? And the fact that he was on a bloody billboard with his massive package out.
I mean, that helps.
Yeah, big packages always help. Speaking of big packages, Candy, it's your turn.
I think we'll do another snubber again now. So, another one that got snubbed for anything this year was Nimona for Best Animated Film. I think the shit that it went through to actually be released in the first place, it got shoved from pillar to post, and it ended up being such a lovely little tale. It was just fantastic, and it should have won more.
I've not seen it, but now you've given it a biggie, I'm gonna.
Oh, thanks.
It's a great film, but it's not better than the other films that.
I don't think. Well, no, but it was snubbed for any kind of like.
Ooh, biggie arguments.
Nomination. It should have been nominated.
It should have been nominated. That's what I'm saying.
And now it's won one of the most prestigious awards.
That's how it happens sometimes.
Well done, Nimona. Brilliant. We're cooking on gas. My penultimate award is the one I do every year since we started. It's the annual Best and Most Consistent Podcast of the Year award. I do it every year. It's happening again. This year, there were too many to nominate. So I'm just going to come out and tell you the winner. The winner of the 2024 annual Best and Most Consistent Podcast award goes to Do Dragons Dream of Scotch?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, some might say nepotism, but I did not create this show. All I did was sing on it and starred in it. This is the love child of one and only award winner, now award winner, Gadget. Me and Gadget had a back and forth. It's well documented in the annals of history that I was ready to step down on Scotch Sheep because I weren't enjoying my son. Gadget gave me a pep talk in the locker room, slapped me about a bit, gave me a kiss on cheek, and told me to muck in, get involved. Turned it around. This last season has been incredible. I've enjoyed every second of it. Every single second of it. I've listened to this is the only podcast I've ever been in that I've listened to every episode of. So it's doing something good. And it's now won a consistency award.
Oh, fantastic. And I shall take that.
Much deserved it, mate.
I shall take this and I shall enjoy it as much as possible.
Absolutely. It's just, if you've not listened to our sister podcast, you might think, oh, that's collusion, isn't it? Just fucking listen to it. Come on.
Not to mention, it's been nominated for an actual proper award as well. Like, it's genuinely that good.
Yes.
Actual award nominated and now winning podcast. All the brainchild of one Gadget.
Candy.
Congratulations,
Candy. What do you mean asexual award?
Oh, sorry. You know, well, aside from the biggies.
She's fucking disgusting.
I've had a wine. I've had a
going with that,
prosecco.
Candy?
You'll be getting stripped.
Awards could be taken back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
The big Copman Awards. They're serious business. They are serious business. Speaking of Copman, Stig, your next award.
The next award is the Salty Award of the Year. This is the award for the most salt given from those internet moments that just keep on giving and giving and giving. Too many to mention for last year, but the one that's won this year can be summed up with the phrase, "No! It's Spider-Man! It's Spider-Man! Bro! It's Spider-Man!"
Who even plays Baldur's Gate? Never even heard of Baldur's Gate.
My greatest moment of the year is that guy, that streamer, losing his shit because Spider-Man didn't win Game of the Year, despite the fact
it's
that
incredible.
I love the Spider-Man game, but it was like the fourth, maybe even the fifth best game on that list. It's a great game, and I have no qualms with it being nominated. But the actual fucking stuff that came out of that, and then
now you understand, Stig, how much Schadenfreude feeds me. That fed you. It's nourishing. It's so nourishing.
I didn't forgot about what moments we'd had this year. Actually, popped in my head was pronouns guy.
Yeah, I love
Pronouns
Pronouns
Guy.
Guy with Starfield.
Yeah.
The whole meltdown of Xbox fans because a complete bullshit rumor that got started and spread across everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been great. But that guy, the Spider-Man bro guy, he will live in
He's
my
the best.
head forever.
I've watched that video 400 times.
and
It's great.
It even carried over to the Oscars when Spider-Man didn't win for Best Animated Feature.
Yeah, it did. The Spider Bros are the new the new
Star Wars.
Snyder Bros.
No, I think those kind of you've got the Star Wars fans who
Oh,
are
the
normal and just
the ones
like,
that wear Jedi robes.
and then you've got the ones that are insane.
Yeah.
Don't make
Excellent
me
award.
hate Spider-Man, please.
Yeah, don't. Because he's a lovely guy. He's nice. Gadget, you got another award for us in your pocket?
Yeah, I'll give you my penultimate award, and this is the gut busting comedy moment of the year. Something in media that
I
made
just did
me
it.
actually. No. This is something in media that actually made me physically ill because I was laughing at it so much.
Yes.
And that goes to the penultimate episode of the most recent season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they're at the bowling alley. And
so fucking funny.
And Dennis hitting the boxing machine. And it is when he turns round and he says, "I have broken every bone in my hand.
Yeah.
There is nothing but blood and bone broth
mush.
in there." Yeah. And I swear, I've
so
watched that
fucking
scene
good.
so many times, and every time I crease myself laughing because it's Glenn Howerton's delivery is incredible. I'm going to put a clip of it in here so you
Those
can
were-
just hear the sound of it.
Yeah.
Then I challenge you to a test of strength.
This isn't fair.
Oh, is it not fair? Okay, well, if you're scared, we don't have to do it.
Okay, well, listen, if you insist, that's fine.
I do.
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay.
Ladies first.
All right, let's do it. Go. Go, waitress, go. Get all you got. For a show.
Shit. Didn't know you could kick it,
Oh, yeah, you could kick it.
and that's fine.
Yeah, okay, do it.
Okay,
go.
good. Show what you got, Dennis! Come on! Let's go, buddy! I summon the very fact that I am a man! I have defeated you, and of course I have. I've been blessed with the genetic gifts to do so. I've broken every single bone in my hand. I cannot bowl. What? Really? Listen to me. There's nothing solid left in there. It's just bloody soup and bone broth. Right now, I need to scream, and I need you to find me somewhere to scream so I don't have to do it here. No, wait a minute. I'm going to scream here and now, because I can't hold it in, so here we go.
Those words as well, they're now on TikTok. Do you know with chavs using punch machines?
Yeah.
They use Glenn Howerton's over the top of it. It's so
It's the whole it's just like, I need to get out of here because I'm going to scream. He goes, nope, scratch that. I'm just going to scream.
yeah.
Much
deserved.
as an episode of Sunny, it was an average episode, but that moment,
Yeah,
that
bit.
was so good.
I think I like the new season. It's really good.
It's really good. But I think season 13 was the weakest one they did. 14 and 15 have been really good.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, excellent. Biggie, put your chargers down. Let's have a look at your next award. Come on, let's have a look. Ooh.
Well, this
Big
goes
bar.
out to the best actress who is bloody brilliant in everything they do. And the nominees
Is it Toni
are
Collette?
Kate Winslet, Florence Pugh, Anna Torv, Margot Robbie, and Kate Blanchett.
Oh.
It's tough.
And the winner is Florence Pugh. It couldn't be anybody else.
Talent.
This girl can
Talented and
do
beautiful.
no wrong. She's still under her in her she's what, 28, not even 30 yet, and
Yep.
her track record of movies that
Same age
she's
as me.
been in is just incredible. Whether it's Midsummer, Little Women, The Wonder, Black Widow,
June, part two.
Part 2, Oppenheimer. It's just everything she appears in. She absolutely nails it, and it's thoroughly deserved, and she will continue to do well.
Yeah, I agree, mate. That's a good award. She's stellar. She's the one. She is one to watch. To continue to watch. Love that, mate. Love that. Candy.
Well, my final award then goes to one of our Discord members who set up the Gaming Draft League last year and has been a constant source of entertainment for all of us, and it's got a bit more popular this year, but for Best Video Game Manager, and I do believe he actually won the Draft League last year, it goes to Angry Kurt for all his hard work. Because it is fun. So well done, Kurt. And thank you. Thank you for setting that up.
Yeah, it's fun. He's not winning it this year, though.
Nope.
No,
He fucking losing
He
it.
dropped the ball there.
He loses it. But yeah, again, a young man that's always given us plenty of content and
Support.
He understands support. He understands that content is king. He gets that. He's also a podcaster himself. Go check him out on Never Watchers. He's a good lad. He's a best boy. He's an award winner. He's Angry Kurt. Whoop, whoop. Well done, mate. Well bloody done. And now time for my final award. My favourite award, I do it again every year. It's the Best Newcomer Award. And the nominees are The Unknown from Wonka Experience,
See where this is going.
The Purple St. George Cross,
Ooh. Topical.
Tango Mango,
Tango
Yes.
Mango.
Iceland's Halloumi Fries, and Sleep Token. And the winner is... Oh no! It's The Unknown!
What's that?
Yes! He's here today! Well, she's here today. They're here today. The Unknown is here on stage. Have you got anything to say? Wow! My favourite thing that's happened this year is the Wonka Experience in Glasgow. The Unknown is my favourite canonical Wonka character, Roald Dahl character. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me, and I've had 2 children. So, just put that into perspective. The Unknown is going on to bigger and better things. Apparently, The Unknown is appearing at a local nightclub where I live in Pontefract, at Big Fellas So, this
You'll
is
be going.
great. I'm going to go see The Unknown.
I want to see a selfie of you with the unknown.
Yeah.
Mate, it's fucking happening.
Give her the award.
It's fucking happening. I've got it behind me. I've got one behind me. I'm gonna give that award to The Unknown. Again, I think The Unknown's gonna go on to bigger and better things. They're gonna get an Oscar eventually. You can see The Unknown appearing in some kind of like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings spin-off. Or The Unknown's just a great, all-around great person, and I think you all agree that they do deserve an award.
Her future is unknown.
The silence is fucking palpable.
I needed a moment to take that in, but yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. That was my last award of the evening. Stig, have you got any more?
Yeah, just a couple of quick ones. Cinema Attendant of the Year. My wife. She gets a biggie for getting a job where I can go see films for free.
Absolute legend.
What a legend.
Disclaimer, Stig wrote a CV. He pretended he was a reference for his wife.
I can go see films for free, and it's fucking great. I walked into a film.
I bet your wife
watched
gets
it.
extra pounding because of this. She gets extra loving.
I walked out. I saw a film was starting in 10 minutes. I went back in.
Fucking hell, he's abusing the system.
Yep, we're going twice next week. I'll have been already by the time this comes out. So yeah.
Wow.
It's media related.
Mrs. Stig, well done. Congratulations.
It means I can
on being-
provide content of up-to-date films.
Are you going to give her the award tonight when the cameras stop?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah! Woohoo! Do you want to do your last one while we've got you on stage?
Hang on. I'm getting a message through.
Oh, no.
People of planet Earth, it has come to our attention that there appears to be an award show tonight where awards have been handing out without any kind of democracy. Well, say hello to democracy, because as patriots of Super Earth, we believe in managed democracy. And as such, we're sending in our finest Helldivers to liberate a Biggie from your hands to claim the award for best planet in the galaxy. The fact that we have an Eagle 500 kg bomb ready to go is just a coincidence. But I'm sure all you patriots here tonight will fully agree with this award. For prosperity, liberty, and democracy, we accept this Biggie award. Oh, and
For Super Earth!
don't forget to vote for your favourite patriot of the month. Wow. Crazy.
Wow. Where did that come from? Like, just through the
Yeah,
air?
yeah.
They've got some technology.
Yeah.
Super Earth's got some technology.
Oh, yes.
Super Earth.
Congratulations to Helldivers for winning his Super Earth Award. His Democracy Award. Well done. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Gadget, have you got any more?
Yeah, I've got one more, and this is so the scientific community out there, just all the scientists collectively.
There is a community there.
Yeah, what they've started to do is alongside while they decide like the Nobel Peace Awards, the Nobel Science Awards, and all that kind of thing. They have decided to work out a Candyland of the Year.
I've done. Oh wow!
Based on science.
Okay.
And they've been going through. They've been working on this for a little while. Several of them have gone insane.
Yeah, I bet.
One has had an embolism,
Like Galileo.
But they have decided on a Candyland of the Year.
No way.
And for the
I didn't think it could be done.
for the scientific glory of it, we have Candy's Turbulent Earth.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be that one.
It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a big one. It's a huge one.
The scientists are deeply into this one.
I think on record our longest Candyland as well, because I was howling. I think you had to cut it down a little bit for the.
I did, yeah. I took like 2.5 minutes out of it. It was ridiculous.
Fucking hell.
Because there was a point where Oodles was just absolutely fucking broken by it.
I couldn't believe it. It was my favourite thing, and I love science and I love culture and stuff. But that mishmash of science and culture, or the lack of science and lack of culture, just blew me away.
I think the idea of a vibrating planet was a bit too much for you, Oodles.
Oh, it's more than just vibrating.
Mate, space wind, she called it. Space wind.
Yeah, but there is space wind, though. Do you know what? Never mind.
So yes, that was my last award. The scientists recognising Candy.
So has she got a Nobel Peace Prize, or is it not that big?
It's a scientific gift certificate to Nando's.
Does she get a free star named after her as well?
Don't take the piss out of that. Not only have I got a star,
And some spicy
I've got an
rice.
acre of land on Mars too.
You
I
haven't. I've
fucking
talked to you
have,
about this before. It's not real. Oh, she's a national treasure. Biggie, have you got any more?
Yeah, I've got two more very quick ones.
You get them all while you're on stage. Get them done.
Best TV show after a rewatch. The nominees are The Office, The Wire, The Sopranos, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I rewatched The Last of Us with my wife, and this show totally deserves the award because the first time I watched it on my own,
Absolutely.
and I was too busy watching the show, but trying to work out, what's that relevant to the game, and just got kind of a little bit distracted by what goes on in that show, and just trying to see how clever they were with it. But then just
Pedro Pascal as well.
yes, but just rewatching it and just sitting back and just soaking in the actual atmosphere of the TV show and just really enjoying it. Yeah, it's so good as a rewatch.
I watched that. I watched that show again, like you did with my wife. Someone that's never even heard of it. The IP. And watching it with that perspective, I think it elevates it.
I agree.
It makes it better.
Yeah, It's really
Yeah.
worth a rewatch
Really
if
good.
you've only seen
Great.
it once.
Can you call it by its
Please
real
do.
name, please?
Joel.
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 Yeah.
Joel.
And
Excellent. And your
my
last,
last
award,
award,
please?
it's just for the funniest podcast that isn't us. There's too many to mention, too many nominees here.
Of course.
But it's going to be awarded to Bad Friends podcast. I cannot stop listening. I can't
Great.
stop listening to it.
It's a great
In fact, I watch it more on YouTube than listen.
Me and Stig do exchange clips on the reg.
Oh, it's so hilarious, but fuck me, the shit they get away with
But
saying.
I'm
that's
Bobby
the thing,
Mann.
the relationship between them, because they are clearly best friends, and Rudy as well just sits there and puts up with all the crap and
Yeah.
fancy beer. And,
Wait, are you supposed to be friends with the people you podcast with?
It's not contractual.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, it's so good. If you haven't watched it, there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of improv and stuff you might not get because they talk a lot of stuff about the States.
Tell you what, you do get from that. You get a lot of like backstage Hollywood goss as well.
Absolutely.
Because those guys, they know people. Did you listen to one with John Cena on and Zac Efron?
No,
today?
I've gone through right from the beginning and making my way through, so I'm about episode 96 or something, so I'll get to that.
Are you a ninja yet?
Oh, yeah, that's a famous one, mate.
Yeah. Me and Stig have been ninjas for ages, haven't we,
Yeah,
pal?
I could be asked going back to listen to old ones. I just go.
I've just enjoyed their
some
rapport.
TikTok, I just-
Their rapport is so good with each other. It's brilliant.
It is. It's a great show. It's not for the
It
faint
is
of
not.
heart.
If you're easily offended,
Do not listen. No. Yeah, well done, Bad Friends. I'll send that over to Bobby. He's probably the only one that's up at this time.
If he's not playing COD.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's a massive gamer as well, isn't he? Cool. Candy, have you got any more
No.
awards? Don't do all 10.
No, we'll leave it at that. I read The Room.
You ain't got another.
That means she's pissed.
That means she's pissed. Excellent. If anyone's not got any others, I think it's time for our... What's that? Yeah. Our Listeners Award, the People's Choice Awards.
So the people have spoken. Starting off with Mike Halstead. I don't know if you'll accept this or not, but you guys definitely deserve a mention.
yeah, right.
I can't remember exactly when I found the pod, but it was around the Scorched Sheep / Sequelizer's first crossover. That was a pinch of danger. And you've brought me nothing but laughter and entertainment, be it inspiring my own D&D adventures, or the podcasts themselves, or the recommendations from your reviews. Give yourselves a pat on the back and a thank you.
I've still yet to win an award. Everyone else has won one. apart from me.
3 awards for one night.
Stig is a record breaker. Thank you very much. Again, this was I'm going to speak on behalf, because as the person that asked these idiots to start this podcast with me, these were the people that had shared the same vision, and they also tolerated me. So that went a long way. That went a long way. I mean, Stig had prior anyway. He knew me. He hated me since day one. So he just hates me even harder now.
Still struggling with it.
You're like the Yorkshire version of the Gallagher brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. We're like Phil and Grant Mitchell, me and Stig. Very much so.
Yeah.
Always scrapping. But yeah, I appreciate
I'm glad
the award.
it's hard.
Thank you. That's fine by me, mate. On behalf of the Modern Escapism Network as a whole, thank you very much.
Lee Davies has said, right, so I've had to look at Wikipedia to check this, but I can confirm that Blur didn't win any awards for their album, The Ballad of Darren. What a travesty. I adore it and listened to about 5 times in a row on the day it came out, so I'd like to award the best album for middle-aged men who missed the 90s award. Peace.
It is a good album. I agree. I genuinely agree. I like Blur. I like Blur a lot.
Blur are good.
Yes, they are. Well done to Blur. Damon Albarn. No, he's not going to turn up, is he?
No, he's too busy gorillas and off somewhere.
Gorillas in the mist.
Spending his money.
Next, it's Mr. Worldwide himself, Planty. The Biggies. Everyone's had a win, eh? That's nice.
He didn't win one this year, did he? He didn't win one.
I don't have time to watch anything underrated. In fact, I barely see all the well-liked stuff because I'm so very free time poor. So I want to shout out my podcast mates, each of which are underrated and deserve massive contracts to create stuff with proper networks. You lot work so very hard and deserve a break.
That's a false award.
As does As does Joe at Hallmark of Greatness, Ian at Cult Connections, lovely Rob Jones at everything he does, Mono and Clara, and even Deadbeat Punk.
Yeah.
Well,
Each and every one of you make my life better every week, if only for a few hours. I'm grateful for you all, and here's to another year of you all slavering shit for my oral entertainment. Much love.
Oh,
Plenty.
cheers, Planster.
All of those people in the UK and Ireland independent podcast scene, and sometimes American podcast scene, we're just outliers. We're just the rebels. We're the cool
are we the enemies?
podcasts to listen to. We are the enemies to the establishment, mate. We're anti-establishment. We're punk rock. You know what I mean? We're punk rock podcasts. We're the bad boys.
Xenos has said, I would like to give the Biggie Award for Best Video Game Mod to Elden Ring Seamless Co-op, which has been making the game not only bearable but downright fun as someone who could never consider picking up another FromSoft title. Can also please put forward various day life for whatever your equivalent of a Razzie is, specifically the worst title category.
It's a shit game and all, mate.
Thirdly, in worst marketing, Forspoken. It seems that the game is actually kind of okay, but good lord, did those trailers not do it any favours.
Square Enix on a roll this year.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Finally, back in positive. Sorry, yeah?
God, sorry. Carry on.
Finally, back in positives, I'd like to propose Best Nerdcore Album to be awarded to Aviator's 2023 release, Half Wolf. A little more detail on the last one. The tracks are inspired by Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and Armored Core 6, amongst other things. If you haven't heard it, do yourself a favour and look up Metal Won't Burn for Armored Core, and the title track Half Wolf in particular. So I looked at Metal Won't Burn earlier today, and fuck me, it's amazing.
Good?
Oh yeah, kind of synthy prog rock.
Okay.
But based on Armored Core 6.
Lovely. Is that his awards?
That's his awards. It's some good selections there by Zenith.
I like, again, especially his Elden Ring one, I like that people can play that game now. It's really nice. Let's be real, they should have that in the game already, to be fair, to allow people to play that game how they want to play. But let's not get into politics, gaming politics.
It is politics.
Any more?
Last one, Best Boy Angry Kurt. My biggie is for the best thing.
Award winner.
My best thing is for the... I'll start again. My biggie is for the best thing I discovered through modern escapism this year. Drum roll. The award goes to the book Lies of Loch Lamora.
Yes, boy.
I think it was Gadget who spoke about this first on the show, then Stig. No, other way around.
It's fuming. It's fuming.
It was Stig that recommended it to me, and I then recommended it to everybody else. Either way, I didn't think it would be a book I'd end up reading at any point, as it wasn't a genre I'd normally read. However, this year I want to try some fiction outside my comfort zone in fantasy, and I wanted a series to get stuck into once my Harry Potter adventure came to an end. So asked for recommendations on the Discord book channel in the fantasy genre, and I accidentally hit page up there.
Oh dear. Technical difficulties, guys. It's live. It's recorded live.
So I asked for recommendations on the book Discord channel in the fantasy genre, and this is what came up. I really enjoyed it. It took a while to get going, but the world building was important to set the scene. And what I loved most about it was the characters, who were all really well written and a lot of fun to follow in their adventure through the world. I look forward to getting the next book later in the year. Oh, you'll love the next book. Very different, but very, very fucking good.
I need to finish the third one. I'm still waiting for you to finish that third one and come back to me with it.
I haven't read this book yet, but the effectiveness of the evangelism of it is I bought it, so I own it. So he's got money off me.
It's one of the few books I'd give a solid 10 out of 10 to.
Oof. I'm going to get around to it.
There's not a single thing I can complain about in it.
Unlike what I do with games, I've got 5 books juggling at the moment.
It's an absolutely fantastic audiobook as well. So even if you don't want to read it, the audiobook version of it is really...
Yeah, the package I bought came with the audiobook
really
as well.
Well done audiobook as well.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do that then instead. Cool. Is that the end of the 2024?
That is the end of the biggies.
Thank you very much. It's been an emotional show. And again, sorry it's not live this year, but it's just been a lot. There's been a
Life's
lot.
been life in, hasn't it?
We've had life, adulting, or whatever the kids call it nowadays. Just solidarity.
It's a pain in the ass, that's what it is.
Pain in the fucking ass. Me and Stig have been ready every single time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, Yeah, and you as well. But yes, as always, links to all our extracurricular activities are on our show notes and at modernescapism.co.uk. I'm a bit drunk, sorry. All this champagne's got to my head. Please consider becoming a patron, because it's coming, whether you like it or not. In April, we will be starting Modern Escapism, where we basically tear down the X-Men cinematic universe. It's going to be insane.
We get to watch 3 good films and a lot of shit ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell which ones they are?
But yes. We will find out, because you never know, because some of these films I haven't watched in 15 years. So it's going to be good. And again,
the first X-Men film came out 25 years ago.
God.
Fuck off time. Yep, you've got the rest of Kenny, all of the full run of Kenny Potter. There's some absolute diamond moments in there. There was moments where we were crying, laughing, just having a great time. Too Faff, Too Curious, that's coming to a close very soon. Once it's gone, guys, it's gone. It's gone. So get it fucking listened. So just become a patron, because you get exclusive access to our green room as well, the after show party. But before all that, it is the Biggies, but we still expect one little nugget of scientific absolute bafflement.
Genius.
It's time. It's time for Candyland.
And now, what's up in Candyland?
It's alright, it's a quick one this week because I got a sore bum. So, imagine...
Wow.
Been sitting here for a while.
Is that your RGB
just from
toilet?
sitting. No, I haven't had a fanny zapper yet. It's come back to life, by the way. Thanks for asking. But no, imagine if
Your fanny or the toilet?
Both. No, the fanny hasn't come back. Not for about 10 years. Still single, everyone.
Wow.
No, imagine if blinking caused a noise like farting or burping, like every time you blinked. Or it was like really loud or really shocking. Or if it was like really individual to you.
What if every time you blinked it went?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Or like a squelching noise.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it'd be horrendous, wouldn't it?
Have you seen them rock lizards, the African rock lizards, that because it's so dry, their eyes are so dry, it goes when they blink, like indicators. That's how it indicates.
Well, imagine. Or if we had to like lick our own eyes or something.
Oh yeah,
I saw something
I
on TikTok the other day.
Go on.
It's this guy who goes into charity shops and he just buys like random shit that's been left in charity shops to see if it's any good. And he found these things. What are they called? Sound moves wristbands, and it's like that.
Okay.
So every time he moves, you can set a sound. So every time you move your arm, it plays that sound. So I was just thinking, it just made me think of that. Like, imagine every time you moved something, like your eye, like they say, like your eyes or your arms, like it plays a sound. They're incredible. They look like they'd be hilarious for about 10 minutes and you get bored, but
yeah. like them like them. I don't even know what they're called, but
everyone knows what you mean.
Yeah.
But
You've got the sound right.
It's when you do this.
them. Candy, don't do that. It's a video podcast. Bloody hell. Come on.
That's
single
the noise
men
it
watching
makes
this.
too.
Don't
at least
do
keep
that.
for the green room. People got to pay
That's
for
the OnlyFans
People got to
shit.
pay for that.
Candy just doing some JOI for free. Fucking hell. Whew. But yes, Candy, I think it's fascinating. I reckon, and you can pull me up for my science expertise on this, but I reckon it does make a noise. We just can't
Well, yeah,
hear
but it doesn't shout out your own name though, or something, does it? Imagine, like, every time, Stig, 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 Stig. Sorry, I got hay fever.
Or it goes closed, open.
Open close, yeah, that'd be funny.
You'd be able to hear someone coming. Oh, fuck, here they come.
Well, Guys, that's been an excellent Biggies. I know it wasn't live, but it's been an amazing time. Thank you very much for Candyland as well. Thank you everyone that's been sending the awards in. Thank you for the Academy, the Big Copman Academy. Thank you again as well. If you're not a patron, this is the end of the line for you. But if you are a patron, you get exclusive access to the red carpet green room. It's going to be wet and wild in there, I tell you now. Thank you again. See you next year. Bye.
Bye.
You like me. You really like me.